Welcome everybody to Ajax Mitsubishi. Today we're going to take you on a tour of this executive driven 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander GT. This was a Mitsubishi head office demo, just over 23,000 kilometers in incredible condition as you would expect, with some great accessories on here as well. Now as we do this tour, you're going to be able to see the condition of the vehicle as well, some of the great features on the Outlander. Just trying to get out of the way here before I get run over. So if you're shopping from home, all your questions will be answered, so you can head down to Ajax Mitsubishi to pick up this great find. So the Outlander features a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine connected to an automatic transmission, and it is all-wheel drive. Super handling all-wheel drive. In fact, it's got great reviews on that. You can YouTube some of those reviews. You're going to see it's a great all-wheel drive system, which is good because we live in Ontario. Now we've got beautiful looking 20-inch black and silver alloy wheels on this with some great rubber, and as you can imagine, contrasting with this black paint in person looks absolutely stunning. Now as we do this tour, if there's dings, dents, scratches, I will point them out to you. I'm also going to point out to you though, take a look at this. So we've got the window vent visors already installed on this for you. We've got roof rails up top, and then we also have the running boards down below, which really give it a nice, unique look. All right, if I take a step back, you might be able to notice there's a little bit more now. Gives it a nice rugged look to the Outlander, kind of drops the profile as well. So yeah, nice addition, really do like those. They don't suit every car, but the Outlander definitely does suit this. Coming around the back, nice slim LED taillights. The Outlander logo, got the rear sonar, back tailgates in great shape. I always like to take a look here just to make sure there's no big scratches or anything. But as you would imagine, being a head office demo, none of that on this. Opening up the trunk, third row seats folded down, lots of room. Golf bag with the driver already in there. Full size suitcase in the back with tons of room to spare, as you can see. And we even have the cargo cover here still, so you can use that to cover up everything, and then nobody can see what's in your trunk as well. With the third row seats up, you still got enough room, usually for a full-size suitcase as well. Just depends on what size, but more than likely you're gonna be able to fit that in there with some groceries, etc. Coming around to the passenger side, I want actually, you know what, look at this. This is one thing that Mitsubishi really surprises me. Look at the metallic paint on the black. You'll see this on a lot of different colors, but the black metallic paint from Mitsubishi's got to be one of the best ones around. I mean, it looks like, you know, those bass boats that you see on the, when you're driving, you're like, holy smokes, that thing is shiny. That is the paint on this Outlander. The black is just stunning. Now, as we come around to the front, you can take a look at these cool slim LED daytime running lights. And then we have the LED headlights down below, front sonar, LED fog lights. Everything you can imagine. This GT is absolutely fully loaded. Nice Mitsubishi logo, and then I like how they do this, the Outlander right across the hood. Looks great. Couple little stone chips here, 1, 2, and 3. That's it. That's all we're looking at for the condition of this vehicle. It's in great shape. Again, being that it is a head office demo. Now let's go look in the back seats here. Oops, sorry. It's my mistake. This was in the front, sorry. Whoops. Well, this is free. We're gonna give you some mats for free, okay? Looking in the back seat, the quilted leather on the GT model is stunning, as you can see here. We have leather seats, reclining seats as well. Center armrest built in there. And then look at this. The quilting on this is just great. And then have a look up, because we do have that panoramic sunroof that comes all the way to the rear. And these are heated seats in the back, which you'll see here. Tri-zone climate control, rear heated seats, and then down below we have a couple USB ports as well to keep everybody charged up and comfy in here. And then of course, third row seating is behind this. You can access that. I don't think a lot of people are buying this for the third row seating. Maybe in a pinch, that's kind of what you're doing. Maybe you're bringing the neighbor's kids to hockey or something like that. That's fine. But are you buying it for 7-passenger every day? Not likely, but that's up to you. We have the window visors built into the doors, which is nice. Closing this up, let's go look at the front. Again, that nice big panoramic sunroof up top. These beautiful quilted leather seats. Just showing you so you can see the condition of them here. They're heated, of course, up front, and it is a power driver seat connected to a 2-driver memory setting. And one other thing I love to show you is, look at this. The nice stainless steel door sill plate there. That looks really sharp. All right, let's hop in. So as you can imagine, because this is the GT model, we have every safety feature known to man in here. We have forward emergency braking with pedestrian and bike warning, or detection, pardon me. We have lane keeping assist, lane follow assist, so those things that recognize the lines in the road will keep this nice and centered and alert you if you start to drift in and out. Maybe you're just a little tired, time to take a break, it's gonna let you know. We have blind spot warning in the side view mirrors. We have rear cross traffic alert, and we have the surround view camera, which I'm gonna show you in just a moment when we get to the infotainment settings. We also have the Pro Pilot Assist, which is like a semi-autonomous driving system combined with the adaptive cruise control. So when that is on the highway, it will take a lot of gentle curves for you. You just gotta keep your hands on the wheel, and it does a lot of the steering. It's a really, really nice system. Very, very similar to like a Tesla autopilot kind of system here. We've got our cruise controls, radio controls, everything on the wheel. And then we've got the controls for this beautiful driver's display here. This is a fully digital driver's display. You can see 23,000 kilometers on this, but so much information can be displayed through here, and it's all through the simple click of a button on the steering wheel. But I love this. I think they've done such a great job at showing you the information here in a nice, clean way, but it's very vibrant, very, very nice. Love that display, so good job with Mitsubishi for that one. Heated steering wheel, of course, and then we have the nice perforation on the sides. So really, again, it sounds simple, but the steering wheel makes a big deal. This is what you hold on to all day, and they've done a nice job of putting everything with this driver display there. Now, looking down the center, giving you kind of a point of view from the driver's seat. Nice, clean, very easy to use dash. We've got this great looking, again, digital touchscreen display. This is kind of the home screen here. You can customize this and add icons as you like. This is all the Sirius XM information, traffic, fuel prices, all that cool stuff that's available by subscription. And then you can customize everything here. We do have the onboard GPS, and then we've got, when we actually, you know what, before we get to the rear view camera, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto obviously are on here, so when you plug in, everything changes. You get access to all your apps, digital music, things like that. Now, we have a great camera system on here. When I push the camera button, it gives us our front camera, which you can imagine is very, very convenient if you're trying to park into a very tight spot, maybe the garage or things like that. That's gonna be really convenient when you're driving forward. And then we have our around view camera here on the right-hand side. And you can see MOD, that's moving object detection or cross traffic alert. So as you're in this camera view, if there are things, objects, people, whatever, kind of moving around you, it's going to alert you, so that way you take your attention off the screen perhaps to look around rather than just being focused on that, which is smart. Love that. And then of course, when we push camera again, we have the side view, so that way you can parallel park and not curb those nice 20-inch wheels. And then you can get rid of that around view camera by pushing it one more time. And then if we put it in reverse, of course, we have the rear view camera as well. All right, so great display here. For the audio entertainment, the map, everything is all really, really nice and clean. Moving down, we have our tri-zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature for driver, passenger, and then rear passengers. And then we have the heated seats and the heated steering wheel right there. And then we've got right here, pardon the glare, we've got some a wireless charging pad and a couple more USB ports to make sure everybody stays nice and charged up. Love the shifter on the Outlander. Nice and clean, very easy to use, very just comfort on the hands. And then here we have a couple different things. So we have our drive modes, eco, normal, and then dynamic. And then we also have our traction control modes, or our all-wheel drive modes. So we've got sand, snow, and mud. And you can adjust these as you like. It's going to free up those rear wheels if you're kind of in a sticky situation in mud. Eco obviously gets you the best fuel economy. So you can change how this drives to your preference, obviously, just by using this nice little controller here. And then we have the electronic parking brake with the auto hold. Now, as I always almost do, I did forget to talk about the incredible stereo, but noticing here, Bose audio system in this as well. So not only do you get a nice infotainment system, but it is backed up by some of the best speakers in the business. Bose obviously giving you incredible sound quality inside of this. All right, and then last but not least, this is the Carfax for the Outlander. No accidents, low kilometers, a couple service records as well. So everything you would want to see right here in the Carfax, of course, being a head office demo, that's to be expected, but you got to always ask because you never know. You never know. But I do know one thing, this Outlander is absolutely fantastic. The GT model in incredible condition, nice low kilometers, and look at the accessories you're going to get with this vehicle. Visit us here at Ajax Mitsubishi, or you can visit us online at ajaxmitsubishi.ca. You can get behind the wheel of this incredible Outlander GT, call it your own, meet the amazing sales team, and drive away in a very, very luxurious 7-passenger SUV. Thanks so much for watching. Congratulations to whoever picks up this great looking Outlander at Ajax Mitsubishi.